Hi Virgo, how are you? This is Janine from Soul's Journey Tarot, and I'm here to give you your month end from now until the end of December reading. And if you are enjoying the festivities of the December holidays, I really hope that you are having a fantastic time so far, spending it with your family and your friends. All right, guys, so for those of you who are new to my channel, I would like to give you a very warm-hearted welcome. And if this resonates with you in any ways, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, you can always book private readings by me. All of my details are in the description box below. You can also catch me on my Facebook page, which is Soul's Journey South Africa. All right, guys, so I did tune into your energy before I started this read, and I'm using the Daily Oracle book by Jericho Mandibur. Sorry if I don't pronounce the name right, but it's really just a beautiful way to kickstart a reading off. And the daily oracle advice that you needed to hear is everyone has a shadow self. Be willing to peek at yours and you'll learn a lot. That's beautiful, guys. That's really beautiful. So there is background noise, and I'm asking you to please forgive that. I do stay in the suburbs, and I really try to corner myself in to get the just peace and quiet, but it's sometimes a little bit difficult where I'm staying at. So I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I'm also using the Witch's Tarot to clarify. And let's see. I would like to say thank you to the gods and goddesses, the angels, and the Holy Devine for being with us in this reading. Please help us to receive all of the messages with love and light in our hearts. Thank you, Spirit. You're always welcome with us. Thank you. All right, guys. So if you don't want to go through all of the shuffling, you can just fast forward a few minutes, and then we can get into your reading that way. Okay, Spirit, what is it that Virgo needs to know for now until the end of December? And guys, this is a very powerful time, especially since we had the last full moon of the decade on the 12th, which was awesome. And I hope that all of you set your intentions and receive all messages that you need to receive. Okay. So you do have the Two of Wands. So whenever the Two of Wands is coming in, I always see this very much as being, you may be waiting for some decision or some news. Some of you may be traveling at this time even. But it can be you just waiting. Perhaps some of you applied for jobs and now you're waiting on the news. Some of you may be waiting on news about family and friends. But at this moment, it seems that there may be a little bit of information hidden from you with the moon card in your present situation. But excuse if I have this little dog that is with me at the moment. And yeah, I think she's just gets all excited with all the activity that's happening around me presently. But with the moon card, the moon is all about seeking the answers that lie within you. It's about having hope and clarity and knowing that even though you don't have all of the answers just yet, that you can find them, but you have to go within yourself. Now, I do see the Two of Swords here, so it seems as if some of you may be having some kind of a decision that you need to make. And with the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Moon card, I see it as almost as if you don't have that clarity just yet. Or maybe you're waiting for some results, but it hasn't come in just yet. But you do have the World. So I see this as you coming into a turning point. And just really, you want to release yourself from a Seven of Swords energy, which is the Seven of Swords. It's really about you defending yourself, maybe being up against some competition. But I want to get one last card out for you. And then we will be clarifying with the Witch's Tarot. Okay, so you got two cards. Oh, a few more cards, but we're going to take them. Okay, let's clarify with the Witch's Tarot. case that's, for some of you, you need to set up boundaries for yourself. Or if I can even say, maybe you're putting boundaries and you know you have it in you to do anything that you want to. But maybe for some of you, I won't say you have low self-confidence at the moment, but it's almost as if you are fearing the outcome before even trying. And the world is really your oyster, because you do have the world card here. And whatever you set your intentions on and you work for it. That's so funny, because you got the 3 of Wands here and you got the 3 of Wands going from a 2 to a 3. So you're definitely waiting for some kind of a decision, or you're trying to make a decision, but it will turn in your favor, because I see the ships is coming in. It may just be a case that you have a little bit of lack of clarity at the moment, it seems like you want the perfect offer, and you really just want to get away from people who are like in competition with you, or maybe a little bit of niggly energy. It can be that you having to defend whatever it is that you want to. Now this can, or that you need to defend, this can resonate in your family life. It can resonate in your love and relationships, can resonate in your career. You have the moon and you have the stars, so that's really beautiful. With the Queen of Cups, awesome. 2 of Wands coming out again. Oh my goodness, I love it when the cards just clarify each other, and it's such potent energy, you guys. Your messages is very clear at this time. I'm just waiting for a few more cards to come out. The 2 of Wands, the 2 of Wands. Maybe some of you are waiting to travel, hearing news about travel. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to come through to you, and they're going to be traveling. You could be dealing with a fire sign at this time, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you're waiting for them to, give you an offer. Can be that you get a new love offer coming in, or some form of commitment. You do see your ships coming in, but it might bring a little bit of confusion for you, and you feel as if you need to make a decision. But I don't fret, because you do have the Queen of Wands energy as well. Lovely. Okay, guys, so we're going to start at the beginning, like I always do. 2 of Wands going into the 3 of Wands energy. So what's really nice about this is that it seems that some of you, as I said, you're waiting for a decision. You're realizing that you have to leave something behind in order to start afresh. But don't worry, because you will be making the right decision, because you will be receiving the 3 of Wands energy, which means that your ships is now starting to come in. This is all about expansion and teamwork. So maybe some of you are working in partnership with other people. Maybe you're going into a partnership in love and relationships, or with family, or even in your career. But it seems that at some time you do have a almost lack of clarity. It seems as if if I can just pick this card up. Oh my goodness. It seems as if your vision is a little bit blurred. But the moon card is it's all about following your intuition and trust that what it is that you're working towards. And maybe somebody's coming towards you, or you going towards somebody, and it can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but this can also be your energy at the moment. And the Queen of Wands, I find it as it's being you at the moment, where you're very Spirit is telling you to gain your confidence, become self-assured. You might even be a little bit feisty while you're protecting yourself at the moment. It seems, Virgo, at this time that there's something that you're after. Now, we can go deep in the private readings, but this is general reading. So I do read for the collective, but it seems as if there's something that you desire. There may be a little bit of uncertainty about it, but once you make a decision, your ships will come in. But I do see you as having to stand up for yourself. And in some ways, it's not always nice having to stand up for yourself. Now, I'm not saying stand up for yourself and just go out there like a steamroller and just blow everybody off the freaking earth. What I'm saying is that just find that confidence within yourself and assert yourself, and know that what it is that you're working on, who it is that you're going towards, or what's coming towards you, is something that it goes from a 2 to a 3, so there is expansion, there is signs of growth. I would be worried if it was a 3 going into a 2, but it's the other way around. So your ships is going to come in, and you are going to get the answers and the clarity that you need. But you do have the 2 of Swords and the Star card. The Star card is having hope. Make a wish. It's about getting that inner clarity where you're in the moon. Yeah, you have the moon, the 2 of Swords, and the Star. So it may be that for some of you, you really need to make a decision. And it may not be a decision that you're very comfortable with making, especially since you might not have all of the answers. But when you go into from the moon to the star, this is like, following the North Star. And I don't mean to get religious here, and I don't mean it in a religious context, but the wise men, they didn't know exactly where baby Jesus was, but they just followed the star, the North Star, and eventually they came upon him. Okay, they followed the direction that felt right to them. And that is what Spirit is telling you to do at the moment. That some of you need to make a decision, but you're so bogged up in your mind about not knowing which way to go. It can be a lot of people is like giving you advice and guidance, or you're talking to a lot of people at the moment. But really what Spirit is telling you is don't give up hope. Don't give up faith in yourself, that you do have the intuition. The North Star is within your own heart. And when you follow your heart, yes, it might not always be difficult. And yes, sometimes you have to make difficult decisions and let go of one thing so that you can move forward. Because you can never move forward with hanging on to the baggage. All right. So release. Maybe there's some things, people, circumstances, an environment that you need to release. But you already have a plan. And I do see that your ships is going to come in for you guys. So that's really beautiful. Now, as your challenge, now it might not be a challenge for all of you, but it is in your challenge position. You have the World and the Queen of Cups. Now, this is interesting because the World is all about, having the world at your fingertips. Is about completions. It's about you learning your lessons. This may indicate travel, and much said with the 3 of Wands also. It could be that some of you are traveling, the 2 of Wands as well. Some of you are traveling. Maybe you're leaving your country and you go into another country, but you have the Queen of Cups. Now, there is nurturing and healing and supportive people around you, all right? It just depends who you're speaking to. And I can see that you may be a little bit closed off at the moment. Your emotions may be a little bit closed off because, especially with the moon card, it may be that you're not seeing some things clearly. So it might be in the sense of the world, the universe is urging you to move forward, urging you, yes, you can do this, yes, you can do this. But your emotions is kind of up in it, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a right relationship with me. I don't know if this job is going to work out. You're kind of like judging yourself. And excuse me, very much in the sense of don't judge yourself. Believe in who you are, and believe in your capabilities, because you are very capable. But I also getting in the sense of you need to I just want to read the daily oracle again to you, and it says, everyone has a shadow self. Be willing to peek at yours, and you'll learn a lot. And I find it so fitting because it's almost as if you're wrestling with your inner self at the moment. And yes, nobody is perfect. And yes, we don't always have clarity on situations and events and things that's going on in our lives. But Virgo, when you feel something powerful in your heart and it's not something that you can just let go of, then really truly go after it. Yes, it may be difficult and it may be confusing, but change is never easy. All right, Spirit's advice is the 7 of Swords with the 2 of Wands. Now usually I would see the 7 of Swords as a little bit of the defensive, and people trying to run away and get away with things. But when I see it like this, matched with the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is all about waiting for results and making a choice, or even travel plans. So it can be that Spirit is telling you now to let go of the energy of the Seven of Swords, because it's no longer serving you. Sorry, I get a little bit tongue-tied. It's almost like you've been so defensive and so people have almost made you feel a little bit insecure. Now, I'm not saying all of you are insecure, but you have what it takes. And as soon as you make that decision, you get the Two of Wands. So there's clarity again. And the Two of Wands is moving straight into the Three of Wands. So you are going to be able to see your expansion. You are going to be able to make the right decision as long as you're following your heart. What did I just say? But it seems your emotions, it's almost like you're trying to protect your emotions at the moment, because you do have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is you being on guard, putting up boundaries, being protective, keeping your eye out. It's also about, you can be tired already, and it's because you have these boundaries up, but maybe, just maybe, Virgo, you're putting these boundaries up even for yourself, because there is an offer here, and it is the Four of Cups. This can be a love offer, a job offer, an apology, however it resonates in your life, but it seems as if you are almost afraid to take the plunge and forgive and forget, or even believe in yourself that you can do this, you can overcome this, you are worthy. Because guys, we have the Three of Wands again. I mean, Two of Wands going into the Three of Wands. We have it twice. You have the World. So whatever decision, yes, you have your boundaries up, but maybe sometimes, and it just so happens that sometimes you, as yourself, you can put such strict boundaries up against yourself that you don't allow yourself to grow. You don't allow yourself to enjoy the finer things in life or make decisions because of fear. But you do have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She's very fertile as well. She has, and it doesn't have to be just a she, it can be male or female energy as well. You could be dealing with an earth sign as yourself, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but I see this as you, Virgo. And sorry, please forgive me, it's not the Queen of Pentacles, it's the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is, this is money news coming in, this is new job, this is working towards a legacy, this is having patience, and this is believing in yourself and believing that you can manifest this. As long as you're not setting boundaries upon yourself and setting your standards so high that even it brings you fear. It's good to set standards and it's good to have boundaries, but don't let it restrict you, especially when your heart is urging you. Yes, perhaps you need to make a decision, Virgo. But once you make that decision to finally just go through with it and follow your heart, you're going to see how beautiful things fall into play, because you do have the Star card. And this is all about hopes and miracles happening. And the universe has heard you. Open up your heart to the possibilities of what the world has to offer you at this moment, Virgo. Don't always sit there and be like so self-defensive and setting up these boundaries and not allowing people to come close to you. Maybe that's the case. Maybe for some of you, if you are in a career or love relationships or just relationships, they want to offer you a cup. I mean, here it is, yeah. They want to offer you a cup, but you kind of like, nah, I don't know if I want it. I think I'm good. And it's when you open up your heart, the possibilities are endless and you have the world at your feet. All right, guys. So when I was meditating upon your energy, I used the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diane Cooper. And your card was the pig. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There's a little bit of reflection. I'm sorry. And it says, your guidance. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Ask Archangels Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel to guide you and help you. This card tells you it is time to remember how special you are. Your soul had to be at least 7th dimensional to be allowed to incarnate on earth. And like most beings, when you step down into a body, much of your knowledge and wisdom was lost to you. Your guidance is to meditate for a few minutes each day on the gifts, talents, and wisdoms held in your soul. Then ask for them to be made available for you and for your highest good. Visualize the blue rose in your heart and let the healing from the Pleiades, wow, what a word, Pleiades, sorry, pour through you, raising the frequency of your surroundings and touching people with love. This will help you to maintain a sense of self-worth and your true value. You are reminded that many angels are surrounding you and some of the magnificent archangels are working with you. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I mean, that's exactly what we are saying here. Don't doubt in yourself. You are so worthy, Virgo, and trust in yourself that you will make the right decisions. And even if it's not a decision, even if you're just moving forward in spirituality, but you're setting up these boundaries for yourself, you can overcome these boundaries, my loves. I also got the Sacred Power Reading Cards guidebook by Anna Stark. And these are really beautiful cards. And you got boundaries. I just want to see if I can show you this picture. It's about this little guy. He's walking over a wall while there is a door in the wall. And it says, chase your dreams. Opportunities are endless. Throughout our lives, we sometimes feel our movements are restricted, whether it's our career, finances, relationships, travel, or living arrangements. We need to grow as individuals, but we can only do that by breaking old molds and creating new experiences. There's so much potential within you, but you must be willing to be bold and brave. Breaking barriers is only possible when you overcome your anxiety about moving past physical and emotional boundaries. While it may be comfortable and less risky to stay where you are, you have more opportunities on the other side of the wall. Having the confidence to step forward onto a new path might be a frightening or an exhilarating prospect. Have faith. For moral support, discuss these avenues and your emotions with close friends and family before making any decisions. Right now, your soul is asking you to break away from traditional thinking and to step outside the box and to find solutions to the issues you are facing. The universe is encouraging your growth right now by giving you gentle nudges to explore new ideas. Healthy emotional and physical boundaries are encouraged now. Establish your personal power by creating new boundaries to balance the give and take in relationships and personal connections. New opportunities will arise when you are ready to take that step forward. Take advantage of the opportunities when they come. You have the momentum to push forward with success now if you choose to do so. And your affirmation, guys, is I am able to create healthy boundaries supporting my personal growth and potential. I am able to create healthy boundaries supporting my personal growth and potential. So guys, that was your reading. I hope it resonates with some of you. And if you like this reading, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. I am working on growing my YouTube channel, as I do have other things going on for me during the day as well. But what a beautiful reading, guys. Believe in yourself. Follow your gut instincts. Follow your heart right now. And walk away from things that's no longer serving you. And don't set boundaries in front of yourself, because you can accomplish anything right now. Even though things might be a little bit complicated, and you may not be seeing things clearly with the moon and the Two of Swords, just trust your intuition and give it up over to the universe. Alright, Virgos, I really do hope that you have a wonderful festive season, and I'll be seeing you guys in January again. Much love and many blessings. Bye for now.